bells rang free on the Wicklow mountains, white geese fly and the foxes play. Courting Wicklow boys are walking, driving a tunnel through the London clay. Up with the shields, check it, ram it, drive a tunnel through the London clay. A loch that trout, crow, fat and the lazy's almost sporting a Cushla Bay. The fish are in of Connemara, drive a tunnel through the London clay. Up with the shields, check it, ram it, drive a tunnel through the London clay. The Cooraka roads on the Yachel Island, tourists walk on the Newport Quay. The Mayo boys have all come roving, digging a tunnel through the London clay. Up with the shields, check it, ram it, drive a tunnel through the London clay. Check it, ram it, drive a tunnel through the London clay. Below are a nook there a wild ducks breeding, Whitefall got or a run Lochlee. Sporting boys of a Longford County are digging a tunnel through the London clay. Up with the shields, check it, ram it, drive a tunnel through the London clay. Colour girls are a fine and handsome, all decked out so neat and gay. The Carlow boys don't come to Curtin, driving a tunnel to the London clay. Up with the shields, check it, ram it, drive a tunnel to the London clay. Down in the dark are the tunnel tigers, far from the sun and the lights of day. Down in the land that the sea once buried, driving a tunnel to the London clay. Up with the shields, check it, ram it, drive a tunnel to the London clay. It was down by the glen one Easter morn, to the city the fair old eye. And there are met lines of marching men in squadrons that passed me by. No pipe did hum, no battle drum, and its sound its loud tattoo. But the Enschede bell or the Liffey swell ring out into the foggy dew.'Twas England bad, now away cheese go, small nation and might be free. But their lonely graves are Basuvla's waves, or the fring of the great North Sea. Oh, had they died by Piercer's side, or fought with cattle brew, their names we'd keep where the Fenians sleep, neath shroud of the foggy dew. Right broadly high over Dublin town, they hung out the flag of war. It was better to die neath an Irish sky than at Suvla Rosud Elbar. And from the plains of a royal mead, strong men they came hurrying through, while Britannia's sons with their long great guns sailing through the foggy dew. Bravest fell, and the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear for those who died that Easter tide in the springtime of the year. While the world did gaze with deep amaze at those fearless men but few who bore the fight that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew. As I roved out to Galway town to seek for recreation on the 17th of August, me mind being elevated, of a multitude assembled with their ticket at the station. My eyes began to dazzle, and I'm off to see the races with me wreck. All the golf, all the diddly-dido-day. There were passengers from Limerick, and passengers from Neenah, and passengers from Dublin, and there's more from Tipperary. There were passengers from Kerry and all the quarters of the nation. Our member, Mr. Hassett, for to join the Galway Blazers with me wreck. All the golf, all the diddly-dido-day. There you see confectioners with sugar sticks and dainties, the luchiness and oranges, the lemonade, the raisins, the gingerbread and spices to accommodate the ladies. And a big copine for drippings to be picking while you're able with me whack. All the golf, all the diddly-dido-day. It's there you see the pipers and the fiddlers competing, the dimple-footed dancers and the trimming of our daisies. There were others crying cars and lights and bills of all the razors, with the colours of the jockeys to prize and pause as ages with me whack. All the golf, all the diddly-dido-day. There you see the jockeys and they mounted on most stately, the pink and blue, the red and green, the emblem of our nation. When the bell was rung to starting, all the horses seemed impatient. I thought they never stood in ground, their speed was so amazing with me whack. All the diddly-diddle-day. There were 500,000 people there of all denomination. The Catholic, the Protestant, the Jew, the Presbyterian. There was yet no animosity, no matter what persuasion. But failed in hospitality and using fresh acquaintance. With me whack, fall the dolph, fall the diddly-diddle-day. With me whack, fall the dolph, fall the diddly-diddle-day. With me whack, fall the dolph, fall the diddly-diddle-day. To Scarborough Fair, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there, for she once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, without any seam or needlework. And then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to wash it in yonder dry well, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, where water near sprung, no drop of rain fell. And then she'll be a true love of mine. Find me an acre of land, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, between the sea foam and the sea sun. Or never be a true love of mine. Oh, will you plough it with a lamb's horn, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, and sow it all over with one peppercorn. And oh, never be a true love of mine. And when you have done and finished your work, parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, then come to me for your cambric shirt, and you shall be a true love of mine, a true love of mine.
I am a young fellow that's easy and bold. In Castletown, Cornus, I'm very well known. In Newcastle West, I spend the money on note with Kitty and Judy and the Mary. My father rebuked me for being such a rake, and I'm spending my time in such frolicsome ways. But I near can't forget the good nature of Jane, agus feicam it siut mar a she. Here to rear me, the shake and the mow, to plough and the harrow, the reap and the sow. But my heart being airy, the drop is so low, I set out on high speculation. On a paper and parchment they taught me to write, and an oiklet and grammar they opened my eyes. And in multiplication in true I was bright, agus feicam it siut mar a tashi. If I change for to go to the town of Rockhill, the goats all around me, the flock and the square. Some give me a bottle and other sweet cakes to drag me on though to their parents. There's one from Askeaton and one from the Pike, another from Matra. My heart was big light to being from the mountains, their stockings so white. Agus feicam it siut mar a tashi.
Near the Banbridge town in the county down one morning in last July. Down the boring cream came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from the tube of feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I'd choke myself to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. As she unbucked I scratched my head and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says I to the passerby, who's the mate with your nut brown hair? He smiled at me and then says he that the gem of Ireland's corona, young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Ben, she's the star of the county down.
From Bantry Bay up the Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. Harvest fair, show by surely there, so I dressed with my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright and my head shook right for a smile from your nut brown rose. And all pipe I smoke, no horse I'll choke, in my plough is a rust colour brown. Jill is smiling bright by my own fireside, she's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up the Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up the Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met in the county down. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, and she wheels their wheelbarrow to the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh.